I remember reading a book to you about baby animals or something, and there was a quiz at the end, and you were doing the quiz, and we had read through the animals, and you got some answer about baby seals wrong, and we're getting upset, and I went, Brennan, it's not a test. And you went, you don't understand. I want it to be a test.
Oh, no. Brennan has had the majority of his belongings since he was a teenager.
I think that's super true. He's into all nerd shit, and you get that when you're 12.
It gives a lot of weight to the items that he owns.
I think it's true.
I think it's also true.
Izzy, is that true? Yes, it is.
He feels bad for the things, so he wants to continue using them so they feel like they're important.
So that's
Would do anything
For what?
to win anything.
Can we take this off the wall?
Open here.
Oh.
Brennan, as usual, nothing but complete and total focus.
You're not getting a fucking joke out of me until I'm out of this room.
Let's go, baby.
You
Let's
want
go.
bits? You let me out of the room for bits, motherfucker. There is no corner of my heart I would not turn over to the world for 5 points.
Don't take food advice from Brennan Lee Mulligan. It's like shit.
I would honestly respect. Wow, what's that? That's definitely a tally. Throw that somewhere.
Before we finish this up, though, we do have the important question.
Ooh.
What are your favorite GM snacks?
Yeah, Brennan.
Let me be clear.
Come on, you little hobbit.
This was put into this fucking questionnaire to come for me. And I'm gonna explain something. If you're at home and you're afraid to tell your gaming group that you're a snacker, I've got your back, okay? Because it's okay to fucking snack, all right? When you're out there, let some of us sweat from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. Some of our bodies are betraying us constantly. Would I have chosen this paper white, fur-covered, constantly sweating body? No, I wouldn't have. Does it require constant almonds? Yes.
Yeah, Brennan.
Actually, I don't know if this is what you're going for, but actually, Thorin does not die during the Battle of Five Armies. He dies after the Battle of Five. Now that's true, and if I don't get a point, I'm gonna fucking lose it, and that's a promise.
Also, if anyone's looking for what the physical manifestation of Brennan's stress is, it's on the floor beneath him. There's just a shit ton of paper that I don't know. Like, there's a huge mess.
What the fuck?
It's not.
You can't see this.
It's not paper. I stress destroyed an eraser.
Oh my God.
Just so you know, this is what it looks like before.
Oh
okay?
my goodness.
That's,
I just started.
I literally.
I'm good. Hey, America, I'm good.
Aghast. It is. He's been accounted
I
for.
eat the
He's
same
been
burger
attacked.
every day, Lee Mulligan.
Oh, well, listen, when you find the best burger, no, answer me this. If you find the best burger,
Brennan, I tried that burger. It's fine. Fine burger. I broke him. I broke Brennan.
Coming back to this energy is insane.
Some of us are pod people, okay? I'm a little podling, and I need to snack. If I could have another mouth in my back so that I could, the biggest obstacle in my GMing, all right, is that the same place I talk from is where the food needs to go.
What do you get him for Christmas?
A mouth in my back. So that I can have a friend shoveling salami into an open furnace in my torso while I narrate. And I'm not sorry. I like to snack. To answer your question, almonds. Izzy, for a birthday present, got me this little wallet with a crow on it, one of my favorite creatures.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. And it's, I agree, Siobhan, huge crow head. If I see crows out around, you know what I do?
Podcast. I've
I
never
wanna
wanted
make
to be
friends
back
with
on the
crows.
rails
I want
more
crows.
my whole life.
So when it's time for little Brennan to have some fun to talk about his interests, all of a sudden we're too deep in a tangent.
Deep crow talk. I mean, what can I say? You know?
You don't like crows, Lou? You're an enemy.
I don't like crows. Not a crow guy.
Crows
Crow
have
fan?
learned. Crows have learned to take nuts and bring them to intersections with stoplights and hide the nuts under the wheels of cars stopped at the stoplight. And when it goes green and the car crushes the nut, the crows come and get that nut meat because they're wonderful birds.
I'm not gonna lie. Brennan's the only person that I'm actually afraid of.
This is good B-roll for if people are talking about me in another scene. You can cut to me sort of eating sadly on set here by myself. That could be helpful. I'm not a good prospect for anybody. My reputation in competitive games makes me impossible to form a true alliance with. Now you can probably pull back into a wide and make me look really small in the composition.
Okay, well, if we have decided that the point of the vodcast is to be wrong all the time, then, well, to that, I would say the following.
I'll stall while he keeps writing. Let's see.
Brennan cries when old people are voted off the Great British Baking Show.
That is true. That aligns with what he said makes him cry, which is people with a brave face during adverse times.
Also say true.
There you go.
It is true! The old people should be allowed to stay. If anyone has a loop-de-loop and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
What is a loop-de-loop?
I don't know, but I'm imagining
This is a fucking loop-de-loop.
Oh my god!
Do you think I fuck around?
Best burger chart, Brennan.
Brennan Infinite?
Infinite best burgers for Brennan.
Infinite best burger that Brennan does not make himself.
Wait, what did everyone else say?
Brennan buys a burger every day from the same place and eats it. Has he learned to make a burger? He has not.
He knows how to make a burger. He just wants to get it from a restaurant.
This unbridled character assassination will not stand. And this is not the immunity idol that I'm going to use tonight. This is the immunity idol I'm going to use tonight. You think I don't know my head's on a fucking spike the minute I let my guard down?
I remember the one moment that I thought, oh, Brennan is really different and may have a tough row to hoe. Because you were in a swimming pool. When your dad had a gig down in North Carolina or something, we were in a motel in Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg, near there, and you were in the swimming pool and there were other kids and you were going, there are alligators in the pool, there are alligators, and you were so invested in alligators being in the pool, and this other little kid, maybe a year older than you, went, there aren't any alligators in a swimming pool? And I went, oh, Brennan is really in this story, and these other kids are not getting it, So I went, oh, well, I guess that's a thing.
Oh, well, I was going to say my wonderful fiance Izzy made a very funny joke when I told this story for the first time. She was, I was like, and I mentioned Adderall, and she yelled at me, and she was like, Brennan, Adderall wouldn't do anything for you. She's like, people take Adderall to be like you are right now doing this. What's the matter with you? Like, you would do nothing for you. And I was like, that's very funny.
Son of a bitch.
They slap, crows slap, they hold grudges, they have long memories.
Yes.
They
love to sled. Have you seen that? There's actually several videos of crows like getting like yogurt pot lids.
The origin of the name chess pie is unknown, but many theories have been proposed. It could be a derivation of cheese pie, the combination of eggs, butter, and sugar, making a custard-like filling that is similar in texture to British cheesecakes and lemon curd. It could be named after the town of Chester, England. It could be from a piece of furniture used prior to home refrigeration called a pie chest, in which pies were stored, or it could be an egg corn of it's just pie, it's Jess pie. Eggcorn, the word eggcorn. In linguistics, an eggcorn is an idiosyncratic substitution of a word or phrase for a word or words that sound
And now
similar
we're
or
gonna
identical.
do all of Wikipedia.
They snowboard on yogurt lids. They also have funerals, and they also get high. They're in areas where there are like fire ants or ants with like a certain venom. They will do what's called anting, and they will fly over and sit on an anthill to let the ants attack them and just trip balls on ant venom and let the ants bite the shit out of them, and they get off on it. Crows, very cool.
We had run out of snacks, so okay, we're gonna stop by Dunkin' Donuts and you can get a muffin. And Brent's like, I want to go get the muffin. He's this tiny guy. So I said, okay, I'll sit right here at the curb, you can get the muffin. And I watched him, he went to the door and it was sort of morning rush, and he opened the door and let 9 adults go into the muffin place. And they just all went and let this tiny little child who had opened the door stand at the end of the line. And I went, we're going to be late to school. So I had to go in and get him. And I went, Bren, I'm going to take you to school. Then I'm going to come back and get your muffin. And I'll bring it to school. And he went, did I do something wrong? And I said, no, you did absolutely the right thing. You just can't always depend on other people to do the right thing back. But it took me a while. I sat there thinking about it. I'm going, am I raising my child to be a patsy?
That's not what we're going for, but that is correct. So we'll give you the point for that.
Yes! Isn't the thing I said also correct and not the thing?
No.
What the hell?
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
They don't sleep, these people on the 7th floor?
They don't, because it's the other version of yourself that gets to sleep.
Yeah, they only do the work part.
I haven't seen this.
The premise of the show
Wow,
is
you're really digging in defiantly here at the end. You haven't watched an episode.
This must be true, categorically.
I'll tell you what, you can count on this. I will die on any hill. I will die on any hill.